Hey guys, Aaron here. So today I'm at one of my rentals and I'm going to be replacing this old deadbolt and knob with this new TruBolt electronic combo digital keypad lock. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're just going to remove the old deadbolt and knob. All right, so first we're going to put our latch together. Now, if this is flush right here and this isn't cut out, you don't necessarily need this thing. But if it is cut out like this, you will need this. And to install that, to put that on there, just push it up like that. There's a little notch there. Just turn it that way, and then turn it back. And it'll lock it in pretty easily. But what we want to do is we need to determine whether we need the spindle in or out, or the latch in or out, like that. And the way to do that is put this in place. Like that. And then what we want is we want this square spindle in the middle. So we actually need that extended, and it's pretty easy. What I do is slide it forward and slide it back. You can twist it and it'll lock it a little bit better. But that's pretty much all you do with that, and then we'll screw this in here. So now we're going to take our handle, and there's no lock on this handle. So the proper way to put it in is always screws to the inside. So this is going to be the inside piece, this will be the outside piece. So we'll go ahead and put the outside piece on. And that's just going to be that square goes through there. And we try to line that up as best as possible. And we'll take this side, and this again, this square is supposed to line up there, and then the holes will line up right there and there. So put that on there. Alright, so now we're going to take our 25mm screws here, and there should be 2 of them. And these will have an unthreaded part at the end. We're just going to stick them through the screw holes here. And we want to hit the stems in here, and that's where we want to line them up with. So usually I try to get one in, get it lined up, and then I can easily put in the other one. Get that screwed in a little bit. Then I'll go ahead and line up my other one here. That just makes that a little bit easier to line up. And in some cases, it's just easier to get a screwdriver in there and tighten that down. All right, so now we're going to install the deadbolt. The faceplate here, we'll need to go right up against that, and we're going to want it flush. Same way to install it, just twist it like that, and then twist it back. Now, all right, and now you'll see, I'll put that in there, and see that the latch actually needs to be extended out. So we need to do that here. So we'll pull this back up. Now this is interesting. What we're going to actually do is twist this up like that, and then pull it out, and then back down, right? So let's do that again. So up, over, back down, right? So it starts out like this. We're going to twist it up, pull it out, and then we're going to go back down. And then we can actually put it back in. And then we want to, again, flush it up on right here. And we'll put a couple screws in it. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put together the assembly here. Now we're going to remove the battery plate, which is just the top piece of this that slides straight off. Now This screw, we're going to unscrew this. Doesn't need to come all the way off. Just loosen it up like that. Now, there's a spot for another one, and you'll see in one of the bags, there's a little screw here that's actually going to go there. But once you loosen that up, the actual back plate here, once it's loose enough, will come off. And that, we're going to keep that. All right, so on the back here, there's a little switch here. And the setting on that switch is going to be determined by the swing of the door. All right, so to determine the setting here, we need to determine the swing of the door. Now, it's pretty much the same for an in or an out swing door. So this would be an in swing door as it swings in the house. So in this case, the hinges are on the left side, so it's going to be a left swing door. If the hinges were on the right side, it would be a right swing door. And that's the same if it were an out swing door. And if it swung out and the hinges on the left side, it'd be a left swing. Hinges on the right side, it'd be a right swing. So that's how we're going to determine what our setting should be. So in my case, we have a left swing door. So I'm going to flip that over to the left side. All right, so now we're going to just install our exterior assembly here. So we want to turn this up vertical like that. And then what we're going to do is we just want to make sure that lines up, and we're going to stick it through the square spot. This can just go down underneath like that. And then we'll square that up there. Install that vertically like that. Pull the back side through. Then on the back side, you'll see this piece is vertical and these two are lined up in the holes. And just have this. Then we're going to take our vertical plate here, and these are going to bend outward away from the door. And we'll just take this, stick that through there. Then we'll take our mounting plate like this, and the idea is that we're going to get those screws lined up with that spindle there. So whether you do this one or both at a time, whatever's easier. I think it's easier to do them both at the same time. You might make sure you want to push the back side of this. This can be a little bit more difficult. Get those lined up there. Now, unfortunately, this got missed in the original video, but we do want to connect up our control wire. And to do that, you can see there's a bunch of dots here at the top here. There's a bunch of dots right here on the top of that one as well on the interior assembly. And then all we're going to do is just connect that, and I'll slide right in there like that. We're just going to push that in like that. All right, so before we can connect up our assembly, there's one thing we need to know. So our left side here, right now our switch is set to the left side for a left-handed swing. So that means this thing needs to be horizontal like this. If we were set for a right-handed swing, we would actually want this vertical when we installed it. So we're going to go ahead and set it to horizontal again, flip this back to the left, and then we're going to line this up with this piece here. And then we'll just put that on there, push that in, and you'll see that the back plate will line up in place. Then we're going to take this other screw that was in there. It's about a 25 millimeter. It's actually going to go right into this here. All right, so now at this point we don't have any batteries in, but we can test it and verify that the latch does work with the key. All right, so next I'm just going to install new strike plates. Now, when I do install the strike plate for the deadbolt, I do like to put at least one construction screw in there. And if you don't have a construction screw, you can probably use something else, but I'm looking for something that's longer. It's going to actually go back into the studs in the back here. Just give it a little bit more from a security standpoint. All right, now that our deadbolt's installed, we're just going to get our batteries installed. Now, it is important. Now, with this one, it did not come with batteries, so make sure you check your box and make sure that if you need batteries, you pick some up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Now, if you're interested in catching my video on how to actually program this lock, make sure you check the description below or the link at the end of the video. As always, if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you click that link below and become one, and we'll catch you on the next one.